Okay, guys, welcome back. It is crazy, crazy times here today. Making a late video for y'all, 7:30 on Wednesday, February the 8th, February the 4th. Sorry, yeah, and it's been a mad day in the equity stock market. As you can see, I make myself a bit smaller. I'm way too big, but yeah, it's like blood in the water, and not only my blood or your blood, but everyone's blood is going on here. So really want to talk about in this video, and we'll keep it pretty short and sweet, is just really just a recap where we are, where we've been and where we are and where we're going to go, because we called this out. We felt like this was going to be happening. If we zoom out a little bit to the 3 month chart, the 1 year chart, after tariff Armageddon, we recovered, nice V-shaped recovery right back up into these highs, and we felt toppy since like October the 27th was really whenever the market peaks. And then it's had these drawdowns, down, higher low, then low, lower low. But you can see the curve happening here on the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq as well. Likewise, you can see that curve happening. It's just beginning like to lose momentum. The market in general is just slowing down, tightening. And I was telling everyone, I was talking to all my friends, my people in my community, my discords too, that I feel like we were close to like an all-time high and the market was going to roll over. And we all hoped for a Christmas, rally, a Santa Claus rally, but it never came. Santa Claus rally arguably came just before, in a way, in this period of time. So here we are. Um, Past few days have been brutal. The market is down aggressively. I use that word in relation to like a few sectors and industries that have just been absolutely butchered. Technology's been butchered. Let's switch over here to some of the ones that I think are most noteworthy to like talk about. Let's go back to the big one. Here we go. Go back to the past 5 days, and we'll see it here. And let's look at the VGT real quick. Vanguard Growth Technology Index. This one is down quite a bit this past month or more, really. We just get our little chart. We can pull it real quick all the way down to the bottom there. 714 today at 11:30. Found that bottom, and it's now pushed up a little bit. Rallied towards the end of the day, back into the post market, overnight market here, 720s. But like we're ranging down. Like it's 9%, 8%, and I don't think it's over yet. Technology SaaS has been hit really hard, primarily because of Claudebot and AI, agentic AI software taking a huge bite out of the industry. That's the fear anyway. Whether it's true or not, we don't know, but that's the fear. The fear is that AI is coming to eat the lunch of SaaS companies. So yeah, VGT got hit pretty hard. Of course, IBIT is down tremendously because of crypto, likewise getting butchered. I think it's official. We are in a bear market for crypto. We're in a bear market for Bitcoin, and it's undeniable in my opinion. And I follow a lot of experts online. Benjamin Cohen is, I think, one of the best at just overall analysis and information for Bitcoin. But you can see like here we had that high. Let's go back to the 3 month chart. Where's our high? I'll go 6 month chart. Go to the daily chart. There we go. Sorry, that took me half a second, but yeah, as you can see here, we hit that high right there, and now we are down quite a bit from the all-time high to $72, and there's probably more room to go. So 42%, which is incredible. And sadly, we were all hoping that Bitcoin was going to enter into a whole new paradigm, and there'd be no more 4 year predictability. That was just going to keep going higher, maybe chop sideways and go higher again. But I think this is pretty confirmed that we're now into a crypto Bitcoin bear market. And when you really zoom out and look at the overall trajectory of Bitcoin, it screams to me that we're going to test down further. It's nice that it found support here on this $72,000 from back in March, but that's not, sadly, it's not good enough. It just isn't. As we zoom out a little bit further, you can see that $64,000. We're going to grind here between 72 to like 65. This is going to be a fight. If it breaks here, historically and technically, it's going to, it could go a bit lower, 40, 48, down into the 40s here, but it's going to put up a big fight right there on that line right there. I think that's going to be a very key support. Um, I don't think it's going to go lower. Some people think it might go to 30, 35. I can't see that. That's like, I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible, but that's just so low in my opinion. 35 puts us right here in this line. So watching that closely. Bitcoin's in a bear in a crypto. It's probably going to last for most of this year, possibly towards Q3. September, October time could be the low, could be the turnaround time. That's what I'm seeing most people say online about it. MSR getting wrecked. Thankfully, I only have two of these shares in my portfolio. I didn't trust it. I bought it when it was like 350, $300. Of course, it's down, but I'm not going to sell. I'm going to just hold those two shares, maybe buy more later. But MSTR is getting absolutely wrecked. How low does it go? Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, it's possible it goes much lower. Like this was resistance and it just fell. The bottom fell right through that. And now it's chopping right through this resistance. There's no volume here. Big gap right down to like possibly $80. Yeah, like you're talking this range right here. So yeah, I mean, MSR in my opinion is going below $100. I don't see Bitcoin rallying anytime soon. I just think there's too much weakness. But you're going to keep a close eye on it. Of course, no one knows the future, but that's where we're at right now. Um, then the SaaS companies have been hit the hardest. A lot of different companies, but you're talking like your IRN has been absolutely destroyed this past few days after being up so well the past few months, the past 2 months really, not even a few months, but it rallied up really nicely again to this high for people. Um, and then it's just completely fallen apart here because of this whole narrative about AI fear. Two other factors, of course, the new Fed chair nominee, Kevin Warsh, is going to be a hawkish cutter, I suppose. He's going to cut rates, but be very fiscally tight. Market does not like that. Market wants liquidity. It wants to pump up. That money wants to go somewhere, so he's going to cut and tighten things. So, and then of course you have the midterms with Trump and all of that drama that's going on. The market just does not like that. So the market's forward looking. People tend to forget that the market looks forward. It's looking at the future and it prices in real time for the future context and it keeps correcting as new things pop up. So yeah, I think that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing a massive narrative hit. I think this is a flash reset. I don't think we're going to see a huge crash that'll last long. I think we're going to see a flash reset, and then who knows? It could recover in a few weeks, month or two at the most. But I don't think it's going to be a 2022 all over again. And then ONs, of course, these are all being butchered this past few days. There's your ONDS. I mean, down from all-time highs, barely January 26th, barely a week or two ago, and then right down into this $9 range where a lot of puts were sold. APLD, Applied Digital, another one, a bit of a software tech services company, data centers, and it's likewise being absolutely butchered down again from all-time highs. Palantir posted incredible earnings, amazing results, absolutely huge quarter with incredible forward guidance. The stock rose after that, and then it's sold off. So this is the big boy of the AI trade, right? And not getting any love. All-time highs right there at 208, roughly speaking, I think, right? And now it is just being absolutely brought down to earth. I own Palantir. I bought a little bit of Palantir back in the 80s. I was going to buy more if it would drop lower, but it didn't. So do you nibble here? Do you buy into this company? Um, it's not slowing down. It's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. It can't keep doing that, I don't think, forever, of course, but it's not slowing down. And the 1 year price target you see is 192 by most analysts. So Palantir is it's a complete unicorn. I think everyone should buy it. I think it's better to buy it now than like a month or two ago when it was all-time high. So this is possibly a good place to pick up a portfolio, start building that bag. Of course, you can wait and see if it tests down a little bit further, but just bear in mind it's already tested its 200-day moving average. And typically, when stocks break the 200 SMA, that's a good time to buy. So I think we're in, buy zone for Palantir. If it pulls back further, I'll probably want to buy pretty heavy. If I see it getting close, like this range, if it breaks that 120 below, that could be a nice place to buy right in here. That $90, 84 bucks. But yeah, no one knows because it's overvalued. It's a unicorn. It doesn't really play according to fundamentals. There's no point looking at its price to sales or its price to book because it's just all just insane. We can pull it up so you can see it. Technicals. Go to the 1 month. In fact, let's do the forecast financials actually. Man, where is it? I know it's here somewhere. News, documents, seasonals, technicals, forecasts. Strong buy, average price 192. Yeah, I mean, look at these numbers reported. Estimate, surprise, +4, plus. Yeah, it just keeps beating those estimates. So do what you want with that information. Not financial advice, of course. And then Rocket Lab is another one we want to look at real quick. RKLB had that high, of course. I sold out at $75, so I'm glad I sold. Yeah, it pumped up a little bit, but it's now fallen down. I think it's going to test. It's going to range back down to that 200-day SMA, which will probably catch up in time. Of course, the line has to continue. It's not going to be $48. I think you'll see it test that around 55, possibly $60, that 200-day moving average. But yeah, this is where we are, guys. Hood sold off all, it's just red everywhere. Take a pick, right? The only thing that performed well was a few random companies that aren't really in the SaaS technology space. Apple did well because cap money runs there to hide. It's a strong dividend company. It's typically weathers a storm and you see money rotate in there for safety. Microsoft down bad, still down bad. Could be a good buy to hold for many, many years. I don't think Microsoft's going to suffer forever. I could really see them, turning this thing around pretty well. Tesla merging, well, XAI merging with SpaceX, so Tesla stock likewise come down from 495s to this $400 range. I'm not buying here. I would possibly buy Tesla if it gets near that 200-day moving average. Let's go back to the weekly. 270. Yeah, I like Tesla in the 200s. I don't like Tesla in this price range. And keep an eye on that. And then finally, we'll look at energy real quick. But yeah, everything's sold off, guys. And that's really the total narrative is just because of the sentiment on the Federal Reserve and a few other things. Jeremy, I can't say that name. Lefebvre, portfolio down. Beardo, great guy. He's calling like we're not there yet, guys. We'll let you know. He's pretty good at calling these things out. And then Heisenberg, good time pull us up. Survive, yeah, just survive, guys. Just hang in there. Do not panic. It's going to be okay. Dollar cost average in. Hold your winners. Hold throughout the storm. These things rise again. Don't sell your losses unless you need the money, and we will come out of it okay. Amit just paying pure and simple. So yeah, FinTwit's not happy. Everyone's been hurt. FinTwit mostly has a lot of these high beta stocks that are running pretty high. Anthropic, of course, is Claudebot and plugins that have really helped, hurt the industry there today. But yeah, Scott Bessent making an absolute fool of the house, just destroying them. It's so funny. I recommend you guys watch these videos. Scott Bessent is an absolute villain for making these guys' life so hard. But yeah, get on X, get on FinTwit, follow these guys. There's a lot of good research done every day on X by really awesome people that you'll learn a lot from. I spend a lot of time just engaging with and reading and researching all of what I see here. Ocolo wouldn't touch it. No earnings, dangerous, dangerous, high volatile play. But yeah, post after post is just suffering, suffering, suffering. Um, so yeah, that's where we are, guys. I wish you all a wonderful night. Get a part-time job if you need it, and hold on to your cash. You're gonna need it. We're gonna buy this dip. You know. See y'all. Have a wonderful day. Bye.